Bonjour tout le monde. Bienvenue à notre chaîne French Pro Global. Bonjour, bonsoir. Ok, aujourd'hui c'est Madhav qui est le premier et Vansh, tu es le deuxième. Alors, merci beaucoup d'être ici et bienvenue à notre chaîne French Pro Global. Donc, aujourd'hui, nous allons pratiquer, nous allons faire des exercices sur le passé composé. C'est quelque chose de vraiment important. Et je crois que vous avez déjà révisé le passé composé, ce que nous avons étudié dans la salle de classe. I hope you have already practiced at home what you have done in the class. And aujourd'hui, nous allons seulement faire des exercices sur le passé composé. Et aussi, nous allons faire un sujet sur le passé composé. Comment on peut écrire un sujet, par exemple, voyage, comment vous allez décrire le voyage en utilisant le passé composé. Okay? So, without wasting much time, we can start the class. And so, first of all, we are going to do a very small exercise on passé composé. Okay, so I hope everyone has joined. Okay, so est-ce qu'on peut commencer? Class? Can we start? All right. Okay, let me share the screen with you. So, avec nous, c'est Madhav, Vansh, Sahiba Singh, Vansh Mittal, Priyanshu. Et alors, les étudiants, les autres étudiants, venez ici dans la classe. Okay, so let me... Attends. Voilà. Just a second. I don't know why there is an issue. Oh, voilà. Okay, so please confirm, can you see the screen? Yeah, please confirm. Let me also come to my mobile phone so that I can see. So just wait for a second. And yes, on my mobile phone, I'm going to see your comments, and let me come to the screen. Okay. Fine. So, first of all, my dear students, let's start the class. So, aujourd'hui, nous allons pratiquer le passé composé. So, can somebody type, what do you understand by passé composé? Just explain where we have to use passé composé. Yes, can somebody type? So, where we have to use passé composé? Yeah, I'm waiting. Okay, so just a second. Yeah. Now it is better. Okay. Okay, you can message me if. Okay. So is it okay? It is blur. I don't know how. So now the screen is visible to you. Because Vansh was calling me that, okay, not blur now. Now it is clear. Fine. Great. It is clear. Okay. So, Passé Composé, my dear students, let me just give you a quick revision. So, Passé Composé is a French tense. I mean, it's a very important tense of French grammar. So, Passé Composé, so how and when you have to use basically. So, an action that has completed. Huh? So, Passé Composé is used for a complete action. Okay. For example, now it's 10 p.m. and you had your dinner, I hope. So the action, for example, you have already taken your dinner, so action is complete. Okay. So when an action is complete, for that you have to use passé composé. Second thing, for a series of events, but that event has already been completed. For example, I went to cinema. Okay, I watched movie and then I came back. Okay, so this is series of events, series of action, which is complete now. So for that we have to use passé composé. Okay, so what is the formula? So passé composé, how we make passé composé? So to make passé composé, first of all, we need subject. Okay, we need subject. Okay, subject like je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous. Okay, so these are the subjects that we have already done. Second thing that we need is the conjugation of avoir or être. Okay, in present tense. Okay, like avoir conjugation you have already done, like j'ai, tu as, il est là, nous avons, vous avez, ils, elles ont. Okay, these are the which you can see on the screen also. Okay, j'ai, tu as, il, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils, elles ont. So this is the conjugation of our. This you have already done in the class. Okay, second thing what you need, as I told you, subject plus conjugation of our. Okay, in present tense, or conjugation of être. Okay, conjugation of être like this. Let me, you can see on your screen, conjugation of être. Okay, you can see conjugation of être. Je suis, tu es, il, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles sont. Okay, so first we need subject. Second, we need the conjugation of avoir or être. Okay, and the third element that we need is the past participle. Okay, past participle. So how we make past participle, that we have already done in the class, but I can show you. So past participle, these are the past participle. You can see common irregular past participle. So generally what you have to do, so you have to find the past participle of the verb. Okay, for example, faire. Okay, so what is the past participle of faire is fait, F-A-I-T, fait. Okay, so now prendre. Prendre is the verb, and what is the past participle of prendre? Okay, pre. So what it means basically? So when you say faire means to do, to make. Okay, so what would be the past tense of faire? Okay, did, है ना, made. Now prendre, which means to take. Okay, in the present tense, but in past tense to take का क्या होगा? Took. Okay, or taken. So prendre becomes took or taken. So that is the past participle. Now voir. Voir means to see. Okay, so what would be the past tense of voir? Vu. So this is past participle saw. Okay, so this is how you have to practice. You must know the past participle of all these verbs. Okay, for example, faire becomes fait, prendre becomes pris, voir becomes vu, avoir becomes eu, être becomes été, boire becomes bu, lire becomes lu, écrire becomes écrit, mettre becomes mis, and pouvoir becomes pu. So these are the past participle of these verbs. Huh? So past participle we have to use in passé composé. Okay, now just we can make some sentences using these verbs. Huh? So there are few sentences which you can see on your screen. I think this is visible. Yes. So you read the instruction, fill in the blank with the correct form of passé composé. So here you have to use only avoir. So we will be doing different types of exercises. Okay, so first of all, we are working on avoir. Okay, so for your kind information, when you are making passé composé using avoir, then you don't have to see the gender, you don't have to see the number. Gender means because according to subject, Okay, according to subject, like if the subject is masculine or if the subject is feminine, then there will be no change in the past participle. Remember that. So when you are making passé composé with avoir, then you don't have to make any changes in the past participle. Okay, whether it is masculine or feminine or singular or plural, you don't have to make any changes. But when you are making passé composé with être, then you have to see the gender of the subject. Okay, masculine, then you have to use the masculine form. If the subject is feminine, then you have to use the feminine form of the past participle. Okay, or if the subject is masculine plural or feminine plural, to accordingly you have to make changes in the past participle. So this is only when you are using être and pronominal verb. But when you are using avoir, don't worry, it's very easy. You just put the past participle. Okay, subject plus conjugation of avoir plus past participle, that's it. Now can you please write the answer? Hier, je dash, in the bracket, the verb is manger, okay, du biryani. So, hier, yesterday, I ate biryani. Now, you have to see manger, okay. So, what would be the right answer? You have written, j'ai mangé du biryani, j'ai mangé, okay. Okay, so that is the right answer. Let me type, okay, AI, manger. Okay, so hier j'ai mangé du biryani. Yeah, this is the right answer. Okay, bravo. Hier j'ai mangé du biryani. Fine. Now for the second, vous dash fini le devoir. So what is the past participle of finir? Yeah, please type your answer. Vous avez fini le devoir. Vous avez fini le devoir. Yes. Vous avez fini le devoir. Okay, vous avez fini le devoir. Okay, check. Vous avez fini le devoir. What is the problem here? Let me check. Vous avez fini. Acha, vous avez fini le devoir. Okay, what you have written? Let's check. Vous avez fini le devoir. What is the problem? I think question mark. Oh, okay. Fine. All right. We can do it again. Yes. Just a second. Avez fini le devoir. Okay, so vous avez fini le devoir. That is the right answer. Okay. Now for the third, yeah, what you have written? Ils ont vu le Taj Mahal. Okay. Who has written? Priyanshu. Ils ont vu le Madhav. Ils ont vu le Taj Mahal. Fine. Okay. See, here subject is plural. Okay. So although it is plural, you don't have to make any changes in the past participle. Okay. So because what is the past participle of voir, you can see on the top. You can see this on your screen. You can see voir. What is the past participle of voir is vu. Okay. Vu. So you don't have to make any changes when you are making passé composé with avoir. Okay, fine. So ils ont vu le Taj Mahal. Okay. Ils ont vu le Taj Mahal. So why it is showing there is an error, I think. Okay. It should not so, but the right answer is ils ont vu le Taj Mahal. Okay, you have written the right answer. Ha, right. Okay. यहाँ पे सिर्फ you have to fill this. En vu. Okay, fine. Ils ont vu. Fine. Okay. This is done. So now you have seen few examples here, है ना. यहाँ पे भी you can just do like this. Okay, yeah, this is fine, because only you have to fill this blank. Okay, so avoir mein there is no problem, because I don't want to spend much time on avoir, because just you remember these past participle, huh? Fait, prévu, été, vu, all these past participle you must know. Okay, the interesting thing is that one past participle will be used with all the subject. Okay, whether you are making sentence with the je, again fait you have to use. If you are making with the tu, il, elle, nous, vous, so you have to use the same past participle with all the subjects. Okay, now come to être. So être is little bit complicated, but if you know 17 verbs, that is going to be very easy for you. So être, when you are making a passé composé with être, then you also remember that you have to agree with the subject and gender number. For example, see, agreement rule. With être, the past participle must agree in gender and number with the subject. Okay, so for masculine singular, for example, ale, which means to go, so this is the past participle. For masculine singular, you have just a-double-l-e, ale, but feminine singular you have to add extra e. Okay, for masculine plural you have to add s, and for feminine plural, so extra e and s, which you can see. Ale, A-double-L-E, and for feminine, you just have to add extra E. Okay. So now masculine plural, how you can make from masculine singular to masculine plural, just add S. And how you can make from feminine singular to feminine plural, just add S. Okay. Then it is going to be feminine plural. Okay. So when you are making passé composé, you have to see the gender, you have to see the number, okay, of the, and accordingly you have to use the right form of participe passé. Okay, so now one thing, again same formula, subject plus conjugation of être plus past participle. Okay, so this is the formula that you have to use when you are going to make passé composé. Now, so my dear students, a question might come to your mind that, sir, why these, है ना? So where we have to use avoir, where we have to use être. So there are 17 verbs. Okay, 17 verbs which you can see on your screen. Okay, so these 17 verbs are called verbs of movement. All right, verbs of movement. So these 17 verbs you have to memorize, you have to remember. Okay, so because these 17 verbs will take être. Okay, these 17 verbs. So yeah, how you can remember? See, Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp. Okay, so this is the formula. So doctor se D becomes devenir, R becomes revenir. Okay, M monte, R reste, S sortir, and V say venir, A aller, N naître, D descendre, E entrer, R rentrer, T tomber, R retourner, A arriver, M mourir, P partir. Okay, and then passé is also. So you remember Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp. So this will help you to remember these 17 verbs. All right. Now, important thing, you should know, you must know the past participle of these 17 verb also, because in passé composé you have to use subject. Okay, you can see you have to use subject. Okay, you have to use subject plus you have to use être, the conjugation of être, and then you have to use past participle. So subject you already know, conjugation of être you already know, but past participle is something that you have to remember, huh? Then only you will be able to make these sentences. So see on the screen, ale, what is the past participle of ale? It's ale. Okay, if it is feminine, then you have to add e. If it is plural, masculine plural, add s, and if it is feminine plural, then es. Okay, venir, venu. Okay, partir, parti, arriver, arrivé. Interesting thing, So all ending verbs, how you can make the past participle of all ending verb? You just remove the last r and add accent on the top of e. All ending verb, complete, whether it is regular or irregular, blindly you can make past participle of ending verb. Just remove the r and add accent on the top of e. Okay. Aller, venir, venu, partir, parti, arriver, entrer, sortir, sorti, monter, descendre, descendu. I'm not telling you the meaning in English because it is already written there. I'm telling you the pronunciation. Okay. Netre, it is ne. How do you pronounce ne? Mourir, morte. Okay. Mort for masculine, morte for feminine. When you add e, then t will be pronounced. Okay. Rester, tomber, retourner, rentrer, revenir, revenu. One more thing. If you see venir and revenir. Okay. Venir means to come, revenir means to come back. But you see, the conjugation is same. Okay, it comes under the same family. Venir, venue, revenir, revenue. Okay, even the venir it becomes the venue. Okay, you can see the venir, it becomes the venue. So venir, revenir, and the venir. These three verbs are in the same family. Okay, so their conjugation is also same. Okay, now, tomber, retourner, rentrer, revenir, devenir, devenu, passé is passé. Okay, passé is passé. Okay, so these 17 verbs will be used with être. Okay, these verbs are called verbs of movement. Okay, although there are some verbs in these 17 verbs, okay, some verbs take at avoir also, but in different contexts. So I'm not going to tell you all these details. Just for your kind information, for example, passé. So passé will be used with être as well as avoir also. For example, if I say I spent 1 week in Shimla, so je passé, there you have to use avoir. Je passé une semaine à Shimla. But if you say I passed by Mahatma Gandhi Marg, okay, I passed by any road name. Okay, so there you have to use être. Okay, so passé can be used with avoir as well as with être. Okay, now because I have already given you the list of 17 verbs. If you want, you can also take the screenshot, or this video will be there, so you can see, and you can take the screenshot and you can make the notes if you don't have. But I believe that you have done all these verbs in the class. But for other subscribers, if you have not done, you can see all these and you can practice at home. Okay, now you see example, he to Delhi, il e tale adi. Okay, he went to Delhi. So again, movement verb. So il, we have not added any extra e, but see here, elle est arrivé en retard, elle est arrivé en retard. So here with arrivé I have given extra e because elle is feminine. Okay, now you see the plural part. Ils sont partis tôt. Okay, they left early. Ils sont partis. So here I have added s because il is plural. Okay, now you see elles sont venues à la fête. So elles sont venues because L is plural here, so we have added extra e plus s. You can see on the top, then you will be able to understand. For example, see verb venir. So what is the past participle of venir? Venu. That is venu will be used with masculine subject, singular plus masculine, and in the bracket there is a e. So that e indicates if the subject is feminine, then you have to give that e. Okay, now in bracket if you see s is there, so what is that? So when the subject is plural, then you have to add s. I hope that is clear. Okay, so this is the same with all these verbs. Okay, 17 verbs. Now, je suis né à Mumbai. Je suis né à Mumbai. I was born in Mumbai. Now you tell me, je here is masculine or feminine? Yes. What did you say, Priyanshu? For avoir, not ale? Can you please type if you have any doubt? You can let me know in the chat box. In passé composé with être. Plus with our, you don't have to see gender, you don't have to see number. With our, when you are making passé composé with our, masculine or feminine, singular or plural, you don't have to make any changes. Okay, don't change anything in the past participle. Just you can write the same past participle form. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, fine. Je suis né à Mumbai. Now I'm asking you one simple question. Je suis né à Mumbai. So can you tell me this? I was born in Mumbai. That's in this sentence. I is masculine or feminine? Please type your answer. Je suis né à Mumbai. So in this sentence, I is masculine or feminine? Yeah. Please type. It is already there also. है ना? It's already there. Yes. Okay. Video blur आ रहा है. Okay. Why this? Just a second. Now is it fine? Now how is the video quality? Tell me. You can type. Okay. Okay, let me cut it and again I'll share the screen once again. So we are in the être wala, right? It's top. Now again I'm going to share this. Now you tell me how is it? How is it now? How is it now? Fine? Because on my laptop it is fine, na? Good now, sir. Very good. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, now come to this. Je suis né à Mumbai. I was born in Mumbai. This is the sentence. Now you tell me it is masculine. By the way, it is written there on the screen. You can see. Now my question is, if je is feminine, for example, je suis né à Mumbai. I was born in Mumbai. So in this sentence, I is masculine. Suppose agar feminine hoti to, then what changes will you make? Yeah, you can type. Ne, exactly. Ne. So ne plus extra e. Okay, fine. Very good. Fine. You have understood now. Okay, same nous sommes restés à la maison. So we stayed at home. So here we have added s. Okay, we have added s because nous is plural. So now again I have a question for you for this sentence. Nous sommes restés à la maison. We stayed at home. So now tell me. So here nous is masculine or nous is feminine? From this sentence, what do you understand? The nous is masculine or feminine here? Yeah, you type your answer. Masculine, yes. Hana? Because in the past participle, there is no extra e. Okay. Suppose if nous is feminine, then what changes will you make in the past participle? What changes will you make? Feminine agar hoga to? Extra e. Very good. Now you have understood. Now let's do this exercise. Very two questions only. Marie dash ale au temple hier. So Marie went to temple yesterday. Now type your answer. Mari e tale au temple. Okay. Mari e tale au. Okay, fine. This is right answer. You have also given the same answer. So here we have to give extra E because Mari is feminine. Sahiba, are you there? Hana, extra E you have to give. So let's click. Yes. Fine. Bravo. Mari est allé au temple hier. Mari went to the temple yesterday. Fine. Now, second question. Les garçons dash bracket partir à l'école. Yeah, what is your answer? Yeah, correct. Les garçons. Okay, your answer. Sont partis. So, Maria, you have written sont partis, but you have not added S in your answer, parti. So, you have not added S. Les garçons, Shayan, you have written les garçons et parti, but les garçons here, the boys, plural hai. Plural hai na? Les garçons. Here we are not talking about one boy. Okay. Here we are talking about more boys. Okay. Les garçons. So what would be the right answer? Les garçons. No. Sahiba, you have written les garçons et parti. When the subject is plural, then you have to use the plural form of être. S-O-N-T, na? S-O-N-T. Yes. S-O-N-T. Because subject is plural, na? Les garçons. Here we are talking about third person plural number. The boys. Okay. So here we have to use sont. Okay. Sont. P-A-R-T-S. Les garçons sont partis à l'école. Okay. Now check the answer. Yes. This is fine now. Les garçons sont partis à l'école. Okay. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now, these are small mistakes. If you make, you will lose your marks. Now come to pronominal verb. So now let me summarize. So when you are making passé composé, you have to give subject, number one. Number two, after subject, you have to give the conjugation of avoir or être. Okay. Plus, you have to give past participle. Okay. Now, second important point. When you are making passé composé with avoir, you don't have to see the gender of the subject or number. Okay. And there will be no change in the past participle form. Okay. Now, third important point. So when you are making passé composé with être, then you have to see the gender of the subject and the number. If it is masculine, then you have to use the masculine form of participe passé. And if it is feminine, then feminine form of participe passé. Okay. So generally how you make feminine, you add the extra E. Then it becomes feminine generally. And then if you have to make plural, then you add S and it becomes plural. Okay. Now, third that we are going to do is pronominal verb. So with pronominal also, we have to see the gender and number like être. Okay. So when you are making passé composé with pronominal, then again you have to see the gender and the number. According to that, you have to give E, you have to give S. Okay. Now see some examples with pronominal. Okay. You can see pronominal में you have to add j, become j के साथ ma, tu, ta, il, elsa, nunu, and vuvu, il, elsa. This you have already done in class. Okay. Now you see pronominal verb. Sa lave, it becomes lave. Again, same rule. Sa couche, couche. Okay. All same rule. This we have already done. So all these are the past participle of pronominal verb that you must know. Okay. Now, how you make passé composé with pronominal verb? You can see these examples. There are 4 examples. Je me suis levé à 6 heures. I got up or I, at 6 o'clock. Je me suis. So after je, you have to give me. So you must understand this table. You can see here. Yes, on your screen. Yeah, on your screen. See Yes, this I was talking about. Je me, okay, when you are making passé composé with pronominal verb, je me, tu te, il, elle, se, okay, nous, and vous, and il, elle, se. Okay, this you have to give when you are making passé composé with être. And you can also see agreement. So like être verb, the past participle agrees with the subject in the most cases. Okay? So you have to see the gender and number of the subject. Now you see how you make. Je me suis levé à 6 heures. I got up at 6 o'clock. Okay. Next, elle s'est couchée. Again, elle s'est couchée, we have added here extra e because elle is here feminine. L is here feminine. I hope you are there what I am explaining, because on my mobile phone screen, I mean, something else is showing and it's late actually. Okay, so you are on the same screen, na? L se couche tard, that you can see. Am I right? Okay, fine. Thank you. So elle se couche tard. Again, here we have added extra e because subject is feminine. Okay. Now, third sentence. Nous sommes promenés. Nous sommes promenés. Again, here we have added extra s. We took a walk because it is plural. Huh? Now, the last sentence. Ils se sont réveillés tôt. So they woke up early. They woke up early. Again, here we have added s because subject is plural. Okay, the subject is plural. Huh? So this is like être. Okay, so when you are making passé composé with être or with pronominal verb, you have to see the gender, you have to see the number of the subject. Accordingly, you have to add extra e and then s. Now let's do some examples. Okay, two questions. L dash se lever à 7 heures. Your answer, please. Yes, elle s'est levée à 7 heures. Okay. S'est levée. Is this right? Oh, okay, you have to add extra e also, right? Because L is feminine. Elle s'est levée à 7 heures. Priyanshu ने लिखा है levée à 7 heures. Yeah, fine. So elle s'est levée, extra e because L is feminine. Okay, check the answer. Great. Correct answer. Fine. Now, second sentence, your answer please. Nous se promène Priyanshu dans le parc. No. It's a pronominal verb. Nous. Je me, tu te, il, elle, se, nous. Nous sommes promenés dans le parc. ठीक है? Nous sommes promenés, PROMEN, okay, S, nous sommes promenés, okay, dans le parc. Fine? Yes, correct answer. Fine. Now, I hope this, now we have done passé composé with avoir, passé composé with être, and then passé composé with pronominal verb. Now we are going to do some mixed exercises. Okay. So this is mixed exercise. What you have to do, fill in blanks. Okay. Correction, translation, all these things are here. So complete each sentence with the correct passé composé form. Okay. You have to give the correct passé composé form. So the sentence is hier elle dash fini ses devoirs. Yes, your answer. Elle a fini. Okay. What about others? Yesterday, she finished her homework. Okay. Yeah. Elle a fini. Vansh, elle a fini. Fine. A fini. Okay. Elle a fini ses devoirs. Yes, correct answer. Can you share the link of these possible link, because it will not work in any other system. Okay, now second number. Nu dash ale au cinema samedi. Yes, your answer. Nous sommes allés au cinéma samedi. Okay. Yes, aller, here we have to use être verb. Can you tell me why we have to use être, not avoir? Yeah, you can write why in this sentence we have to use être, not avoir. Yeah, because ale is not in the list. I mean, ale is in the list of 17 verb. Okay, so that is why we have to use être. So this is a verb of movement. Okay, so nous sommes, let me write your answer. Nous sommes allés. Okay, nous sommes allés au cinéma. Yes, correct answer. Fine. Now number 3, question number 3. एक second. Question number 3. Il dash se réveiller à 5 heures. So now tell me here, will you use avoir or être? Okay, you have written il se réveiller à 5 heures. So tell me why être, why not avoir? Because it is pronominal verb. So I told you na, être will be used with all these 17 verbs plus with all pronominal verbs. Okay, remember être will be used with être verb. So être, I mean 17 verbs will be used with être plus all pronominal verb will also take être. Okay. Okay, so your answer, il se réveiller. Il s'est réveillé à 5 heures. Okay, il s'est réveillé. You have also written the same answer. Il s'est réveillé à 5 heures. Fine. Yes, correct answer. Okay, number 4. Number 4. Your answer, please. Tu as pris le train. Tu as pris le train. So now tell me, prendre. For this, you are using avoir. Why? Why not être? Why not être? So here you have a verb prendre. Why you are not using être? Why you are using avoir? Because yes, because prendre is not in the list of 17 verb. Prendre is not a verb of movement. That is why we are using avoir. Fine. So tu as, and what is the past participle of prendre? It is pris. Okay, tu as pris le train. You took the train. Yes, this is right. Okay, now question number 5. Vous dash venir à la fête. Now you tell me first, will you use être or avoir here? Okay, être, yes. So why we are using être here? Because venir is in the list of 17 verb and venir is also a verb of movement. Okay, that is why we are using être here. Okay, so vous êtes. Okay, vous êtes venu à la fête. Vous êtes venu à la fête. It depends, but one thing you remember, when you are using vous êtes venu, it depends कि you are using vous for singular or vous you are using vous for plural. If you are using it for plural, then you have to add s. Okay, if you are using it for feminine, then you have to add extra e. Huh? So these possibilities are there when you are making passé composé with être. You can see here. So they are considering this is plural. Huh? So you can give here s. Okay. You can give here s. It depends on the context. Okay. So because vous can be singular, vous can be plural also. Hai na? So vous is like you, or vous can also be used like all of you. Okay, so when you are making sentence, you should remember you are using it for singular or you are using it for plural. That you have to remember. Okay, now section B. Section B में you have to find the error. Okay, you have to find the error and correct. You have to give the correct answer. Yes. Okay, il a ale a pari. What is the right answer? Il e ale a pari. Okay, ile ale a pari. Fine. Ile ale a pari. This is right. Your answer is this same. Il e ale a pari. Yes, this is correct. Okay, now question number 2. Find the error and correct. Elle finit le livre. Yeah, what is your answer? Elle finit. So here fini is the verb finir, and that is not in the list of 17 verbs. So here you have to use avoir. So elle a fini le livre. Okay. Why we have to use avoir? Because finir is not in the list of 17 verbs. Now this is right. Okay, now find the error. Nous avons venu ici. Yes, nous avons venu. What would be the right answer? No. Nous sommes venus. Yes. Nous sommes venus. Okay, nous sommes venus ici. Okay. But you remember, venue can be like masculine or feminine, and accordingly you have to make change. If it is feminine, then you have to add extra e. Okay. Okay. Or you remember that, huh? मैं ऐसे कर देता हूँ यहाँ पे. You can give extra e if it is feminine, है ना? You can also give s, है ना? By the way, this is s, है ना? This is s because nous is already plural, है ना? Nous sommes venus ici. Yeah, so nous sommes venus ici. So it depends, है ना? If it is masculine, then you don't have to give e, or if it is feminine, then you have to give e. Okay, so I have written here in the bracket. Okay. So according to the context, you have to use. If I remove e, then it is going to be correct. Okay. But you remember, if it is feminine, then you have to add e, huh? Okay, now last question. Find the error and correct. Elle se lave. Yeah, what would be the right answer? Elle se lave. Yes. Elle say, because when se and then est, if there are two vowels face to face, then e will be removed. है ना? Elle se lave. With extra e, है ना? Elle se lave. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, now you translate it. I drank a cup of tea. I drank a cup of. Your answer, please. J'ai vu a cup of tea, not a tea, a cup of tea. Okay, so this should be. Let me keep the mobile phone like this. Otherwise, ha. J'ai vu une tasse de thé. Okay, une tasse de thé means a cup of tea. Okay, une tasse de thé, a cup of tea. J'ai bu une tasse de thé, a cup of tea. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, now she went to market. क्या होगा? Elle est allée au marché. Okay, elle est allée au marché. She went to market. Yes. Yeah, correct answer. Now we watched a French film. We watched a French film. Your answer? Nous avons regardé. क्या? What you have written? Nous avons regardé Madhav, you has written nous sommes regarder. No, regarder, which means to watch. And regarder is not in the list of 17 verb. Okay. So regarder will take avoir. Nous avons regardé un film français. Nous avons regardé un film français. Okay. Now this is fine. हाँ, ठीक है. Okay. Now you see section number D. Look at the emoji and choose the correct auxiliary, then type the past participle. Okay. So you have to choose the correct auxiliary. Okay. Whether avoir or être. Okay. And then you have to type the correct past participle. Okay. For example, il dash cuisine. Cuisine means to cook. Hai na? So a chef cooked a meal. Cuisine means to cook. So now you decide this will take avoir or être. बताओ avoir or être? Avoir. Yes. So first we have to choose avoir and then cuisine. है ना? Cuisine. Okay. This is correct. So what is the correct sentence? Il a cuisiné un repas. He cooked a meal. He cooked a meal. Now, second number. Okay. A girl ran in the park. Okay. Tell me, the verb is courir. Courir means to run. Okay. So tell me, this will take avoir or être? Avoir. Very good. Because it is not in the list of 17 verb. Avoir. Okay, fine. And what is the past participle of courir is kuru. So the document I have shared with you in the class. Okay. So courir is already there. So this is kuru. So courir, what is the past participle of courir? Kuru. Yeah. So now see the full sentence. Okay. Elle a couru dans le parc. So she ran in the park. Okay. Fine. Now third. Children went to school. So here nous. Okay. So went to school. Tell me this aller verb hai. Aller will take avoir or être. Être. Okay. Être. And then what is the past participle? Aller. Aller. Okay, you have written aller. It can be S also. Children went to school. Yes, nous sommes allés à l'école. We went to school. Fine. Fine. Your answer is right. Now he went to bed. Okay, he went to bed late. So tell me, se coucher will take avoir or être? Yes, it will take être because it is pronominal verb. Se coucher, it is a pronominal verb which will take être. Fine. So what would be the past participle? Say coucher. Yeah, what you have written, say coucher. Yes, correct. Now what is the problem? Acha, tard is remaining. Tard. Fine. Ye what is the problem here? Let me see. Il se coucher tard. What is the problem? What you have written? Ek second. Reset this. This is going to take être and then se coucher. Il se coucher tard. I don't know why it is showing a problem. What you have written, il se coucher. This is, by the way, this is right. There is a problem in this exercise question. Okay. Now, second, L dash lire. So tell me, lire will take être or avoir? L a lire. Yeah. So this is going to take avoir. Fine. And what is the past participle of lire? It's lu. Okay, lu. Yes. Yeah, correct answer, our. Now the I think second last question. They arrived from France. They arrived from France. Tell me, arriver will take avoir or être? Être. Yeah. You are right. It will take être. And Past participle arrivé, arrivé, है ना? S. Why we have to give S? Because here the subject is plural. Okay, and arrivé is in the list of 17 verb. That is why we are using être. Yeah, exactly. Yes, correct. Okay, now we can have some quiz. Yes. Which auxiliary does the verb aller use in passé composé? You have 4 options. Please answer. Which auxiliary does aller use in passé composé? Être. Okay. Je vais cliquer. Okay. Now, how do you say I ate a mango in French? Please choose one answer. How do you say I ate a mango in French? Yes, your answer, please. J'ai mangé un. Okay. Un. So, a to nahi hoga because there is no option of a. There is yun only. J'ai mangé yun mong. J'ai mangé yun mong. Okay. Fine. Next. What is the past participle of prendre? Which means to take. What is the past participle of prendre? Pre. Fine. Pre. Now, question number 4. L dash venir hier. Choose the correct form. What is the correct form? Type in the chat box. LA venue. No, that is wrong. Priyanshu, LA venue. No, that is wrong. Venue. No, still no, not. Venue with extra E. Yes, with extra E. LA venue. Because L is feminine, na? And venir is in the list of 17 verb. This is taking être, then you have to add extra E, na? With the feminine. LA venue. Okay, now question number 5. In pronominal verbs, which auxiliary is always used? Tell me, which auxiliary is always used? Avoir or être or no auxiliary? Être, exactly. You remember that, huh? Être. Now, 6 number. Nous dash finir le projet. Correct form. Finir. Avons fini. Correct. Avons fini. Yes. Next, the past participle of être is, what is the past participle of verb être? Past participle. Yes, était. Était. Now, question number 8. Which sentence is correct? Which sentence is correct? Je suis mangé, j'ai allé, elle est partie tôt, or ils ont venu ici. Your answer, please. Elle est partie tôt. Exactly. Elle est partie tôt. Fine. Now, question number 9. Elle se dash réveiller. Fill the blanks. On, sont, avons, et. Yeah, tell me. Sont. Elles se sont réveillées because it is a pronominal verb. Yes. Now the last. Past participle of verb voir. What is the past participle of verb voir? View. Exactly. Now 10 out of 10. Very good. Very good. 10 out of 10. Now one small game. Okay. Auxiliary challenge. A verb appears. You choose avoir or être. Okay. Full past participle. Okay. Now I'm going to start this game. Yes. Tell me. Faire. It will take avoir or être. Avoir or être. Faire will take être. Faire will take être. No. Faire is not in the list of 17 verb. It is going to take avoir. Yes. Now, next question. Manger will take être or avoir. Manger will take être or avoir. Avoir. Yes. Correct. Next. Partir will take être or avoir. Here we'll take être or avoir. Être, fine. Next, naître, to be born. We'll take avoir or être. Yes, être, fine. Next, sortir. Sortir will take être or avoir. Être, fine. Now, next, tomber, to fall. Être or avoir. Être, fine. Next, boire will take être or avoir. Être or boire. Avoir, yes. Next, voir will take être or avoir. Of course, this is very easy, so it is going to take avoir. Okay, aller. Aller we have done, so this is going to take être. And rester, to stay. Okay, être. And then prendre will take avoir. And then finir will take avoir. And then arriver will take être, because it is in the list of 17 verbs. Venir will also take être because it is in the list of 17 verbs. And then lire will take avoir because it is not in the list of 17 verbs. Okay, fine, great. Now, take just 1 minute break and we are going to work on the writing part. Okay, so here is the writing part. See, so in writing part, we are going to work on a topic like trip to Agra. Okay, trip to Agra. You see. So when you are planning for a trip to Agra, then there are some questions that you must have in your mind. So why these questions are important? Because you have to answer these questions. For example, Mo voyage à Agra, that means my trip to Agra. Okay, my trip to Agra. Or Manali. So I have selected Agra. You can select Manali, Shimla, whatever you want to select. So now you see, understand how you have to implement Passé Composé, okay, to describe your trip. Now see the example. For example, you are going to talk about a trip, okay. So you have to answer this question. Comment êtes-vous allé à Agra, for example. So here, for example, for the reference, I have taken Agra trip, okay. Now you understand. So, como êtes-vous allé à Agra? So, how did you go to Agra? So, when you are going to talk about ki I went to Agra, then you have to say how. So, now you see the example. J'ai pris le train. J'ai pris le train. I took the train. Or, je suis allé en voiture. I went, okay, I went in or I went by car. Okay, so you have to see, tell the means of transport. How did you go to Agra? Or whatever place you have visited, you have to mention how did you go there, by car, by train, by flight, and you have to answer that. Now question number 2, quand êtes-vous arrivé à Agra? So when did you arrive in Agra? That you have to answer. So here we are taking just Agra. You can implement all these things for any other place. Okay, so quand êtes-vous arrivé à Agra? When did you arrive? So you have to say je suis arrivé le matin. So I arrived in the morning. À midi, okay, at noon, or le soir, or in the evening. So you have to mention when you are going to talk about your trip. How did you go? When did you arrive? Okay, now third number. Où êtes-vous resté? So where did you stay? है ना? So you can answer like this. Je suis resté dans un hôtel or chez des amis. है ना? So I stayed, है ना, in a hotel or in my friend's house. Okay, so you have to mention where you have stayed. Okay, next, qu'est-ce que vous avez vu? Which means what did you see? है ना? So when you are going to visit any place, है ना? So you are going to visit something, you are going to see something, है ना? Monuments, something touristic destination. If you are going, there are so many things to see. So j'ai vu le Taj Mahal or la rivière Yamuna, है ना? Yamuna river. So j'ai vu le Taj Mahal oblique la rivière Yamuna. So I saw the Taj Mahal or Yamuna. Okay. Priyanshu is talking that he is going Bangkok. Great, you deserve. Okay, ticket mere se le lena, please. Okay, so ticket is from my side. Okay, I will just send you the QR code. You can make the payment. Okay, no problem. Booking काम I can do. Okay, now okay, qu'est-ce que vous avez vu? Okay, this we have done. Now the fifth number, qu'est-ce que vous avez mangé? So if you are going somewhere, you are going to eat something, na? So qu'est-ce que vous avez mangé? How can you write? I ate this. J'ai mangé du biryani. J'ai mangé des samosa. Okay, these are these are Indian food items. J'ai mangé du biryani, des samosa. Okay. Now, so basically, this is just one single sentence, but when you are going to write, I ate this, so you can explain whatever you are going to eat. है ना? So during your journey, if you have been asked to describe a journey, then you are going to write whatever you have eaten. Huh? You can add several items, not necessarily just one. Number 6, quand êtes-vous rentré? So when you are going for a trip, then you are going to come back also, na? So you have to say, when did you come back? So when did you return home? So je suis rentré le lendemain, okay? Or après 2 jours, after 2 days, after a week, after 1 month. So you have to mention all these things, okay? Now, you can write all these things in just one paragraph. L'année dernière, je suis allé à Agra en train. So last year I went to Agra by train. Je suis arrivé le matin, okay? Et j'ai d'abord visité le Taj Mahal. I arrived in the morning and first visited the Taj Mahal. J'ai été vraiment impressionné par sa beauté. So I was truly impressed by its beauty. Okay? Le soir, j'ai mangé du biryani dans un restaurant local. Okay? So in the evening, I ate biryani in a local restaurant. Next, je suis resté dans un bel hôtel et je me suis couché tard. Hein? I stayed in a beautiful hotel and went to bed late. Next, le lendemain, the next day, je suis rentré à la maison avec de beaux souvenirs. So I returned home with beautiful memories. Okay, so this is how you are going to describe your trip. Okay, now voyage à Dubaï. Comment êtes-vous allé à Dubaï? So how did you go to Dubai? Donc nous avons pris l'avion de Delhi. So depuis can be replaced by the. And that would be the best one. So nous avons pris l'avion de Delhi. So we took the flight from Delhi. Quand êtes-vous arrivé à Dubaï? So when did you arrive? Nous sommes arrivés le matin. So we arrived in the morning. Qu'avez-vous visité le premier jour? So what did you visit on the first day? Nous avons visité le Burj Khalifa. Okay. Qu'avez-vous fait le deuxième jour? What have you done on the second day? So nous sommes allés dans le désert. Okay. So desert, there is a desert safari in Dubai. Okay. Okay, so qu'est-ce que vous avez mangé? So what did you eat? J'ai mangé du riz et du poulet. Okay, so I ate rice and poulet means chicken and riz means rice. And that you have already done while we were doing the exercise on partitive article. Okay, comment avez-vous trouvé ce voyage? Comment avez-vous trouvé ce voyage? How did you find this trip? J'ai beaucoup aimé ce voyage. I really enjoyed this trip. Okay, so now you have seen the trip to Agra, trip to Dubai. Okay. So now you see how you can describe this trip. L'année dernière, last year, je suis allé à Dubaï avec ma famille. I went to Dubai with my family. Nous avons pris l'avion de Delhi. So depuis can replace by the. Huh? Depuis is not suitable, but anyway, I tried to change, but it didn't happen. So you can write the Delhi. है ना? Nous avons pris l'avion de Delhi. So we took the flight from Delhi. Le voyage a duré 3 heures. है ना? The journey lasted 3 hours. ये 3 hours की journey थी. Then nous sommes arrivés le matin. We arrived in morning. And nous avons réservé un hôtel près du centre-ville. So we booked a hotel near the city center. Le premier jour, nous avons visité le Burj Khalifa. So first day, we visited Burj Khalifa. C'était très grand et impressionnant. Okay, it was very tall and impressive. Ensuite, yani ki then. So ensuite, you can use this between two sentences. This is going to connect. Okay, I have done this. Ensuite, yani ki then, after I have done this. So you can connect all sentences with ensuite or puis, 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 or you can also use après ça, after that. You know? So you can use all these connectors. Okay, next. Nous avons fait du shopping dans un grand centre commercial. So we went for shopping in a big mall. J'ai acheté des vêtements et des souvenirs. I bought clothes and souvenirs. Now, le deuxième jour, the second day, okay, nous sommes allés dans le désert. Okay, so on the second day, we went to the desert. Now, nous avons fait un safari en voiture. So we did a car safari, which is there, very popular in Dubai. Okay, now I'm promoting Dubai tourism. Huh? After Shahrukh Khan, it's me who is going to promote Dubai. Okay, and its tourism. Okay, now, c'était très amusant. It was very fun. C'était très amusant. It was very fun. So, c'était is the sentence of imparfait that we are going to discuss tomorrow. Imparfait is also very important topic. Okay. Le soir, nous avons mangé dans un restaurant arabe. Okay, le soir, nous avons mangé dans un restaurant arabe. So, in the evening, we ate in an Arabic restaurant. Very expensive. Very expensive. I took a cup of tea like this much. I paid around 500 rupees just to experience. Okay, very expensive restaurant. Okay. Okay, now, j'ai mangé du riz et du poulet. Très cher. J'ai mangé du riz et du poulet. So I ate rice and chicken. Okay, now, le dernier jour, the last day, nous avons marché près de la mer. So on the last day, we walked near the sea. Okay. Next, nous avons pris des photos. We took photos. Okay. Puis, again, I was talking about, about puis, P-U-I-S. So you can use ensuite. That means then. You can also use puis, P-U-I-S, puis. That is also then. So you can use different connectors. Okay. Puis nous sommes rentrés en Inde. Then we returned to India. Okay. Next, j'ai beaucoup aimé ce voyage. Okay. J'ai beaucoup aimé ce voyage. So I really liked this trip. Okay. Now, mes vacances d'été. So my summer vacation. Okay. So during summer vacation, where did you go? What you have done? When did you arrive? Where did you stay? What did you eat? Okay. So what did you do on first day? What did you do on second day? So when did you come back? So all these things you have to incorporate when you are going to describe your trip. Okay. Now I'm not going to discuss this. I'm coming something to. Okay. So you can see l'été dernier. So last summer, j'ai passé mes vacances avec ma famille. So last summer, I spent my holidays with my family. Nous sommes allés à la campagne. We went to the countryside, campagne. Nous avons voyagé en train. We traveled by train. Le voyage a été long, mais agréable. The journey was long, but pleasant. Nous avons loué. Loué is a verb, ER ending, une petite maison, to rent, to rent something. So we rented a small house. Tous les jours, every day, je me suis réveillé tôt, so every day I woke up early. J'ai marché dans la nature. I walked in nature. J'ai regardé les arbres et les fleurs. I looked at the trees and flowers. C'était très calme. It was very peaceful. Un jour, nous avons visité un lac. One day we visited a lake. Nous avons nagé et nous avons mangé ensemble. We swam and ate together. Ma mère a préparé un pique-nique. My mother prepared a picnic. J'ai mangé des fruits et du pain. I ate fruits and bread. Le soir, nous avons regardé les étoiles. So in the evening, we watched stars. Okay, nous avons parlé et ri ensemble. So we talked and laughed together. Ri, R-I, how do you pronounce? Ri. Okay, next. J'ai pris beaucoup de photos, so I took many photos. À la fin des vacances, à la fin des vacances. So please write down these after this class. You can watch again this video. So you have to note down these expressions when you are going to describe your trip, then you have to use these expressions. Okay, and if you use these expression, and I believe any teacher who is going to evaluate you, whether if you are going for your DELF examination, or if you are a student of a university, college, or you are learning French anywhere, so if you use these expressions, then your teacher will give you more marks. Okay, like ensuite, puis, à la fin des vacances. Okay, so if you use such terms, you are going to have okay, so I am taking actually a live class. Okay, so you are going to you if you use these terms, then definitely you will score better. Okay, next, je adoré mes vacances d'été. I loved my summer vacation. Vacances d'été. So, all right, so I think summer vacation you are going to have very soon. So when you come back after summer vacation, so try to write, okay, your summer vacation. And once you come back to university, show me what you have written in French. Okay, I will wait for your answer. I will see what you have written. Okay, fine. So now you have one important thing. So here you can write a few sentences in the chat box. So write your own paragraph about a trip. Use the model above as inspiration. Okay, so can you please write just small, just to know how you are doing? So you can write down in your chat box. I can see based on the model that you have done. Yeah, please do it. I just 2-3 lines at least you can write. Yeah, I am waiting. You can write. Yeah, so for you, I have something. See how you can do this. Yeah, please see here. Okay, so if you, I think it is very late and I have also got something, some other work to do. Anyway, we are going to finish the class now. Just you read this paragraph. I'm going to read, you please listen. L'année dernière, last year, je suis allé à Dubaï avec ma famille. I went to Dubai with my family. Nous avons pris l'avion de Delhi. So we took flight from Delhi. Le voyage a duré 3 heures. Okay, the traveling was for 3 hours. Nous sommes arrivés le matin. We arrived in the morning. Nous avons réservé un hôtel près du centre-ville. We have reserved a hotel near the city center. Le premier jour, nous avons visité le Burj Khalifa. The first day we have visited Burj Khalifa. C'était très grand et impressionnant. It was big and impressive. Ensuite, then, nous avons fait du shopping dans un grand centre commercial. J'ai acheté des vêtements et des souvenirs. I bought clothes and souvenirs. Le deuxième jour, nous sommes allés dans le désert. Nous avons fait un safari en voiture. We did that safari and c'était très amusant. It was amusant. Okay, and pleasant. And le soir, nous avons mangé dans un restaurant arabe. We ate in an Arab restaurant. Sorry, j'ai mangé du riz et du poulet. I ate rice and chicken. And the last day, le dernier jour, nous avons marché près de la mer. है ना? So we took a walk near the sea. Nous avons pris des photos, we took photos, and puis nous sommes rentrés en Inde, we returned home, and j'ai beaucoup aimé ce voyage. I really enjoyed this trip. Okay, so if you are going to describe your trip, then you have to write like this. Change the paragraph, first day, second day, last day. First paragraph may you can describe how did you go, okay, and then second paragraph you can write like where did you stay. So this is how you are going to describe. So when you come back after your summer vacation, please write, or if you are going for an internship somewhere, okay, so you write about your internship. How was your internship? What you have done during the internship? And you can describe your internship. Okay. And once you come back to university, show me that what you have written in French. I will be really happy to see what you have written. Okay, so merci beaucoup. We are going to end the class here, and tomorrow we are going to work on imparfait. Again, we will be doing some written practice, some topics on written, that is also important. And imparfait is again important. So fine. So still, if you want to know more about this, or there are some confusion, you can watch this video again. Okay, and don't forget to like. After this class, this is going to be available on live classes, so please like it. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe this channel, and also share this channel with all of your friends, all your family members, so that they can also learn, they can also practice. Okay, and yes, that's all for the day. Merci, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Nous allons rencontrer demain, okay, à 10 heures. So we are going to meet again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay, okay. Au revoir et bonne nuit. Good night.